My name is Joan. I am a mother, a wife and a daughter. My world was always one of vibrant health, a happy family life and with a career I love. But in 1999, I was plunged into a world I never knew existed, and I was stripped of everything I held precious. Overnight, I went from living life to the full to being rendered bedbound. There was no warning and no time to prepare for the nightmare ahead. I woke up with what felt like a flu, and I had no reason to believe it wouldn't resolve in a few days. But as the months passed by without improvement, and routine blood tests came back normal, I was told it was just a virus. I felt nauseated, dizzy, and so weak I had to be carried to the bathroom. My limbs felt too heavy to even turn in bed. I felt chilled, then sweating profusely. My heart raced when I tried to stand upright. Daylight hurt my eyes, noise made all the symptoms even worse, and my entire skin hurt so much I couldn't even brush my hair. I felt confused and disorientated as I lay staring at the ceiling or curled up in the fetal position, waiting and expecting every day for normal life to return. My GP said he had seen this before and desperately hoped it wasn't ME. He said he would support me but knew little about it, and there was nothing he could do. There was no effective treatment, there was no cure. He referred me to many other consultants. Some said it was all in my head. It was depression or anxiety, and I just needed to exercise and try harder. After being completely bedbound for about a year, I did start to improve, but I didn't understand what was going on. I tried so hard to fight my way out of ME. I had a family to look after, I had a career, and I had a life to live. Unfortunately, no doctor I had turned to for help was aware of the risks of overexertion and didn't know to warn me against the multiple attempts to push myself back to work. Instead, that pushed me into severe ME, leaving me bedbound for another 7 years. I learned the hard way about the defining feature of the disease, post-exertional malaise. That is, a worsening of all symptoms on minimal physical or mental exertion. But it was too late as the irreversible damage was done. The horrendous symptoms of ME remain with me to this day, and I am now forced to live within my severely reduced energy envelope, 21 years on from sudden, barely induced onset ME. I wish all medical professionals would consider reading just one educational booklet, the Adult and Pediatric International Consensus Primer, by experts who have treated more than 50,000 patients. Our lives could be transformed through this short educational tool. I wish the medical profession was properly educated about ME.
I've always felt as a mum, my job is to protect my child and help them live their best life. But when your precious child is suffering and they ask you when they are going to get better, to be like their friends, but you know you can't help them, the pain is devastating.
As a doctor with unexplained fatigue, it just didn't cross my mind that it could be ME. I had been taught ME was a condition whose very existence was debated.
Yeah, I was a charge nurse for 20 years at the Royal Victoria Hospital in Belfast, and one day I was unwell and I eventually got a diagnosis that I had ME. That was 27 years ago. It's unbelievable to think about that. I was a health professional, but I was accused of faking my illness. It made me feel sad and disappointed that I had to fight to be believed. Even now I don't even mention that I have ME because doctors, they just treat me differently.
I'm a teacher. I haven't been able to work since developing ME 8 years ago. I wish old-fashioned convalescence was still standard advice. Exercise and optimism just don't help when the body really needs rest. I wonder now whether I might have recovered if I'd been advised to properly rest in the early stages.
I miss running, reading and learning new things. I wish the doctors understood why I get confused and tired all the time.